Order number 47. Number 47, your order's ready.
All right, we're recording. What's up, guys? I'm a little hungover.
How we doing? How you feeling, Dlux?
How late am I? Am I an hour and a half late to the party?
Sure
are.
And you text me at 10:37 p.m. last night asking if we could do noon today.
And I woke up at 12:30.
Yeah, and it's 1:30 now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wasn't planning on drinking wine, a 12-pack of White Claws, and 14 shots of vodka.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning
14
that.
shots.
8 Carl's Jr. Anyway, a bunch of nonsense, but
Missed all
we're
that.
back. We're here. What's up, guys? Eric Dlux, DJ5, DJ Skratchy on the podcast, and returning guest, Sourmilk. You've been on the podcast, what, twice before, right? This is the third time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
AKA 24-hour sour.
24-hour sour.
And as usual, every time we're off the mic with Milk, the conversation's the best.
Yeah, we actually started about 20 minutes ago.
We started 20 minutes ago, and we talked about just random stuff guys don't need to hear about, but good times. Real quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to Zen. I know Sourmilk is part of the Zen family as well.
Yeah.
And they're having a big sale this weekend for Memorial Day weekend, and it's up to 40% on footwear. So you could go to their website, findzen.com, FINDZEN. There it is. .com, up to 40%. Get their app as well. So shouts to the Zen fam right there, always supporting us and stuff that we do. Speaking of stuff that we do, Sourmilk. Fresh off, well, not fresh, couple days off of your 24 hours straight on Instagram Live.
Yeah, man.
So crazy.
First question I have is why?
Shit, man. You know what it is I feel like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but Instagram Live is oversaturated with DJs sets. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt I was late to the party. You know, everybody else had already done IG lives, and part of it for me was being nervous because I didn't want to. I feel like I just didn't want to look crazy and fucking be up there with 6 people watching me.
I didn't want to look crazy, but I'm gonna DJ for 24 hours.
Well, yeah, no. So I was like, yo, man, I gotta fucking jump in the pool doing a cannonball. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to make a splash to get people's attention. So I was like, what can I do? You know, that might get people talking. And I was like, it's either gonna be hit or miss. You know, either it's gonna work for me and people are gonna be like, oh shit, you know, that's the dude that did 24 hours, or it's gonna be like, yo, this fucking dude is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was a little bit of all of that.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of both.
What were some other ideas?
That was really the only idea.
That was the only thing.
Yeah. So, and originally I was gonna have an artist check in at the top of every hour. But I know that shit fucks with the audio when you're hooked up to something. So I was just like, I ended up Xing that idea out.
And then you got to find out, and then you got to find the fucking artists that will want to check in at 4, 5, 6 a.m., 7 a.m.,
Exactly.
8 a.m., which is weird because actually Tyga checked in.
Yeah, he jumped in. He jumped
like
in.
What, 5 a.m.?
5 a.m. or something like randomly. And he actually premiered a new song. So that was kind of dope. Yeah. So
how many people were watching when that happened?
Bro, as soon as I like accepted him, it like snap of a finger, it went to like 6,000 people or something.
Holy shit!
And he doesn't really do lives.
Nah, he doesn't. And like I said, that was at like 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude. But really, like I said, it was just that. It was just wanting to do something different and kind of make a splash, you know, with my first IG live. And now I feel like that I got that out the way. I could go about just doing normal lives, you know?
Yeah. I don't think people expect you to do that again.
No, fuck no.
It looked painful, bro. And man, honestly, I was like, tuning in often, you saw in the comments, bro, you had traction the entire 24 hours. Obviously, I wasn't awake for some of it, but like I was up pretty late that night to like 3-ish, and you had a lot of people in there, and I was like, damn. And I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. It was like 8 in the morning. Had a lot of people in there. I was like, damn, okay.
You were like consistently with like a couple hundred people, or like 500-600.
Because yeah, dude, I think you had a really good support system, man.
Yeah, no, I'd say if I had to like average out the whole 24 hours, it was around like 200 people, I'd say, on average.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the lowest it got was like 50. That was probably like 4 a.m. or something. You know what I'm saying?
Solid. 50 people, that's
Dude,
solid,
which
dude.
is great, man. That's
Yeah.
great.
So yeah, and that, you know, that being my first IG live, like I said, I didn't know what to expect. So yeah.
Wait,
All right,
so how many hours were you into it and you were like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like,
Honestly, bro, I want to say when I got to, I mean, it was probably before this, but when I got to hour 16, I remember
Holy shit.
I remember being like exhausted, bro, exhausted. And then I was like, fuck, I still got 8 hours to go.
Fuck.
You know, so I'm sure I know I had thought before that, like, what am I doing? But like I said, when I hit hour 16 and realized that I still had 8 hours to go, that's when I was really like, like, bro, am I really gonna do this shit? Cause I started getting lightheaded, like,
Oh,
Yeah.
like shit was fucking with me.
Yeah.
So were you just like snacking like throughout the whole shit?
Nah, the
Like
only
Crustables or whatever. What are those
Oh.
called?
yeah, the only thing I had, like probably like around 4 a.m. I had 2 Uncrustables, and then probably again around like noon maybe I had 2 more Uncrustables.
That's it.
That was it.
That's
A lot of
it?
water.
yeah,
And
Holy-
then I had water and a Gatorade. I had 1 Gatorade.
Actually, I caught you when you're doing sit-ups. I
yeah,
was like, what the fuck's going on?
Sit-ups.
I did some. I did my 10 by 10. I did my sit-ups and push-ups.
Oh,
For
man.
Zen.
Yeah.
Go
That's
behind on
funny,
those.
bro. Yo, I love how everyone in the comments know. Well, people that know you're a fucking shit master. You fucking shit a lot. Like you're almost instant. Like if you have a meal, you shit, right? You
Yeah,
have
bro.
a good
I'm the same
digestive
way.
system.
Yeah, honestly, and that was part of the reason I didn't want to eat, because I was like I already had to shit, and I was like, dude, if I eat, I was like, this shit is gonna run right through me, bro. So like that shit was about to be fucking knocking at my back door within an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Were you
so
prepared for that, though?
You said what?
You have like a mix ready to go in case you had an emergency like that?
Nah, what I was planning on doing was just playing like a really long song and just busting a quick one, you know? Like,
pinch it.
yeah, bro.
Oh, so you didn't have to.
Huh?
You didn't have to go?
No, I did have to go, but it didn't start like getting bad until like the last 2 hours or so. You know what I'm saying? Like 3
Shit.
hours, and I was like, fuck, man. Like
It's
I
hard enough.
I
Bro,
really,
it's hard enough. It's hard enough being awake for 24 hours,
yeah.
but to stand there and DJ, that's tough. Do you think that the fact that you sat there and themed out every hour helped?
Oh, bro, for sure,
100%,
man.
right?
Like if I would have just done a 24-hour set with no like direction, I wouldn't have made it for sure. I for sure wouldn't have made it.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's why I did the themes, was to kind of like keep shit fresh for me more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like more than for whoever was watching. Like I did that shit for me, just to keep myself fresh and
Like
you know,
interested still, yeah.
yeah, taking it an hour at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every hour was like a breath of fresh air. Like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this.
The Motown set was hot as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That was probably my favorite.
yeah,
That was the
actually,
last hour, right?
yeah, that was the last hour, and you know that's why I feel like Motown classics is like shit that everybody knows. It doesn't matter, you know, where you grew up, who you grew up around. Like everybody knows those songs. So I wanted it to be the last hour.
Yeah.
You know, because I felt like that was going to be obviously the most traction. I wanted it to be
A feel good set too, you know?
Just feel good music. It's
yeah,
good.
exactly. I just wanted it to be like feel good shit that everybody would know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you want to cry at the end?
Bro, oh my god.
You almost
I was
did.
waiting for you to cry. I thought you were.
Honestly, I really did want to. There was a part.
You should have, bro. That would have been a dope moment. I would have cried with you.
There was a part where like I remember ducking off and like getting a few sobs out.
Oh shit.
Like,
Oh yeah, I did see you do that.
and then like coming back.
Oh, should have done it on camera.
Yeah. But
People like real.
Nah, I actually cried rewatching my last hour.
Oh damn.
Because somebody, my homie Joel, shout out to my homie Joel, he actually screen recorded the whole shit. So not the whole 24 hours, but the whole last hour.
Yeah.
So I was able to like see the chat because I wasn't able to like really keep up with the chat while I was DJing.
Yeah.
So watching it back, like that shit fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing like the support in there, I was like, oh shit. Like
that last hour was crazy.
Support was insane.
Everybody was.
Yeah, that shit was tight, man. And it actually reminded me of like, so I've done either 3 or 4 LA marathons, and like every time I've done one, bro, like I'll like cry while I'm running. Like not the whole time, but there's always a point in the race where like I just get super emotional, and I'll like start crying, and part of it, not even part of it, I'd say like the majority of the reason that happens is like you have like thousands and thousands of strangers that are out there like really like fucking cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? Look, my voice is getting fucking.
Yeah, you're getting emotional right now, bro. Let it out, Poppy. It's all good.
Hey, hold on.
Six dig it.
Real quick. I'm not a bitch, but
hey, we learned this last night.
Hey, no one said you were, bro. Love it.
Nah, but yeah. So if my voice gets shaky, my bad. But it's just like it's such a dope feeling.
Oh shit.
I love it, bro.
That's dope, for real.
I love it, Milk.
And that's what damn, my shit's getting shaky as fuck. Hold on.
Let that out, bro. Let it out, bro. I love it. I'm just curious. I want to see like what your thought process on that is.
Yeah, it was the same exact feeling.
Wait, so you said go back to the marathon. You said there's thousands of people.
So there's like thousands of people that are out there like just yelling for you, bro. Like
you mean the on the sidelines?
Yeah, like along the
just
whole
like
route,
cheering you on.
Yeah, bro, and they just like want to see you finish. You know what I'm saying? Like and you know, there's been times where I've been running and I'll like fucking, bro, I'll be in pain. I'll start cramping up or something. And a complete fucking stranger will just come up to me like, yo, do you need help stretching? Like, what, like, oh, yo, here's some water. Here's a fucking Gatorade. Like, and to me, like that is like the dopest fucking thing.
Yeah, that's tight, man. So you got that same feeling when you were rewatching. You saw the comments coming in.
Exactly. When I was actually able to see the comments, like. And I think that's probably why, like when I was doing it live, I didn't really.
Yeah, it's hard to see all the. There's so much going on.
Like
especially the last hour.
Yeah, exactly. Like I for sure like felt it. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to see the screen scroll the way it was, but actually like being able to read the shit, go back and read the shit. Like that really like fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, like there's like a lot of people in here really showing love. Like people that I don't know.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing, man, too. And the entire time I watched, I didn't see any negative things. Did you catch any like negativity at all? Like, and the
Nope.
trolls.
Nah, there was one time, and this was like after Tyga had popped in, so it was probably just like a random.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why I even addressed it, but I don't remember what he said, but he commented something, and I was like, yo, tell whatever. Let's just say his name was fucking Joshua. I was like, yo, y'all fucking tell Joshua to suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? And then and I just like went back to the mix, and then people were like, ah, fuck this dude, blah 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 blah, and then like, but that was the only time I saw anything.
Yeah, I didn't see it, man. It was like a lot of fucking support. So what do you think? What do you think you would do again if you were to come down to it? A marathon or another 24-hour DJ set?
Both.
You would do both again?
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I wouldn't. I'm not planning on doing another 24-hour set.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
But what you're saying is like they were both worth whatever.
For sure. Like that's the thing is I tell people this all the time. Like when I run the LA marathons, this has happened every single time. Every single time that I'm running them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously there's like highs and lows during the run. There's like time, you'll hit those points where you're just exhausted and feel like you can't go. And then, like I said, a stranger will come fucking give you a pep talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, you got this, but there's always, you're always like, yo, fuck that. I'm not doing this shit ever again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at least for me, cause I'm not a runner. I'm not a runner like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know runners.
That's crazy.
I know runners that do marathons and be like, never again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm sure.
Vice is a runner. D Murphy, they're runners. They did marathons. They're like, never doing it again.
Yeah, dude.
They don't like that shit.
It's brutal, bro. It's brutal. So I always tell myself, I'm like, yo, I'm never doing this shit again. But then once you finish and then you like, my first thing I always do is obviously like I'll go eat right after the marathon and then I'll go home and just get in the tub and just sit in the tub for a while. So like when I'm in the tub, I'm always like just think back of everything, and I'll just like see fucking shit in my head like from along the route. And I'm like, damn, dude, that shit was dope. Like that was dope to do.
That is a dope experience for sure. I'll never do it, so I would never know. But
like a walk-a-thon. Do a walk-a-thon.
Yeah, you could for sure walk it.
Yeah, it'll only take you 3 days.
Yeah, man, but it's dope.
So what's next? Now that you did the 24 hours to basically pop your IG live cherry. I know you've been on live like popping in on us drunk as fuck, and you'll have to come save us. Yeah. Yo, I got you. Let me take over, and you'll DJ on our site, on our page. But this was your first time on yours. So now that you did it, you created this amazing moment. What's the next step?
Shit, man. See, that was the one thing I was worried about. I didn't want like people to expect crazy shit from me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do these lives. So really, that was just my intro to the IG live game.
Okay. More
than anything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that was my cannonball. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in, I made a splash, and now I'm like, I just want to do regular IG lives. I'll do an hour here, maybe 2 hours, whatever. And
expect you to score 81 points every game, bro.
Exactly, bro. I you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sometimes I might have 10 points. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have 18 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I saw today on your Instagram you posted a Saturday morning set, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to stick to a schedule and shit?
I think so. Cause I was trying to think of.
We gotta get you on Twitch, by the way, bro.
Yeah, I made a Twitch. I haven't used it yet. I don't know how to use it.
We'll teach you, bro. Twitch is crazy.
Yeah. It looks confusing.
it's definitely confusing and it's a lot of work, but once you're in it, you'll get used to it and you'll be like, damn, this is fire.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
bro,
it looks dope though.
we were on last night for God. You know what I noticed about Twitch and even IG Live is you can DJ for like 4 hours and you won't even notice it. But if I'm in a club and a gig, I'm staring at the clock the whole, like I never, ever, ever look at the clock when I'm doing a stream because you're having fun. You're playing whatever the hell you want.
Yep.
That's the beauty, bro. And there is a little anxiety about the numbers.
Yeah.
You're like constantly looking at the numbers jump up and down. Instagram, they're changing. They don't stay. It won't say 100 for a second. It's a millisecond and it goes to 98, 108, 89.
Yep.
Like this shit. And again, you're just like, God damn. But you're not looking at the time.
Yeah.
And you can DJ for so long. I'm not going to say 24 hours. That obviously is painful. But yeah, man, like you could do an easy 4-hour set and not even feel no pain, bro.
Yeah.
7 hours before.
7? Yeah.
Done 7?
I've done 7.
Oh shit. Yeah. So and see that was another thing. Speaking of being able to play whatever the fuck you want, like that was another reason why. So I feel like people that don't know me think of me as like a hip hop dude, which I am. Like hip hop was, that's like my first love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I really fell in love with music listening to hip hop. So that's like always, my baby. But I listen to so much shit. Like,
yeah, I know you like me. Well, I've seen you at Morrissey concerts.
Yeah. Exactly.
Speaking of which,
exactly, bro.
No,
exactly.
for sure. When I met Milk, he was a fucking backpacker.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm not even talking Gangstar. Like, Gangstar is probably too commercial. I'm talking like Visionaries and who else?
LA Symphony?
Fucking like People Under the Stairs and
like too. Were you were in
on it.
Sage Francis and all like the
yeah, exactly, bro.
Living Legend.
Like Anycon.
Anycon, yo. I listen to all that shit, bro. Like Aesop Rock, fucking Company.
Yeah, Aesop Rock. Even all that to me was like even more, like super underground.
Yeah,
I wasn't even into that.
Yeah, I listen to all that shit.
I think you have. I've had it for years, bro. It's the Power 106 brand behind you.
Yeah, you get labeled as a certain type of DJ because that's what I've been. Obviously that's been like my biggest platform has been the Power 106 brand. So people just automatically assume you don't know about anything else, outside of what you play on the radio.
Well, bro, to me, that's the most difficult and challenging thing is the fact that we do love all types of music and we want to play it, but people put us in this category of a certain type of song. So I talked about this on a podcast before with like, I think Ruckus and Vice, whoever, like any type of, I hate the term open format DJs because when we all started DJing, we just became DJs.
Yeah.
We thought playing everything is what you do. We were just like a jukebox with records, right? Yeah. So now that, we went to play hip hop at a radio station, but even then, when I was on Power, me and Syph were playing house music. Mm-hmm. We started breaking LMFAO, which was different, but what I'm trying to get at is the challenge is, let's say you're DJing at Jewel, for example, mm-hmm. and then you have people that love you on Power or artists that fuck with you or athletes that fuck with you, and then you come in with this high energy EDM set, and they're looking at you crazy like, "Oh, you a house DJ now, bro?"
Yep.
Like that's a challenge.
Yeah, man.
And then you have people that do know you from seeing you at Jewel or whatever club in Vegas that you DJ at, like, and then they'll catch you at Avenue in LA and you're doing all hip hop. They're like, "Wait, I thought you play EDM."
Yeah,
it's just a difficult thing. You know what I mean?
A constant struggle with open format DJ.
And that's the hard part. That's the hard part about Instagram Live as well, is we're all over the place because we want to have fun. And then people are in there like, damn, 5 minutes ago you're playing classic house. I tagged all my friends that like classic house. They're here. Now you're playing fucking hip hop.
Yeah.
And they left. So they dipped. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's why, like, I tried not to, like, when I did the 24-hour shit, I tried not to stray too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried not to go too fucking backpack hip hop. I tried not to go too deep into the house shit. I tried to keep it, even if I was doing, like, you know, a 98 hip hop set or whatever, I tried to keep it as universal as possible, you know, and play, you know, the biggest records from 98, you know, fucking Big Pun or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, which, I mean, but it was still fun, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there was still a little bit of handcuffs on me to where it's like, you don't want to stray too far and lose people.
No, I think you did a great job, bro. And salute to you, because I would never do that shit. But congratulations. I know I love how at the end I like encourage people to show you love, you know, like,
Bro.
And the best part about it was you didn't ask for it. And that's what makes people want to support, you know?
Yeah, that you know, that was my thing. I didn't want people to think I was like doing that shit for money. I was really doing it because I love DJing. First off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love playing music. I love music in general. And, you know, I just wanted to, like I said, like, get as many people involved during those 24 hours. And I didn't want it to seem like a sales pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so even, you know, people were asking the whole time, like the whole time I was on, like, yo, what's your Venmo? You know, and I didn't want to put it up, but then, you know, like in the last hour, that was, like I said, I didn't catch much of the chat, but I did see this part where Eric was like, yo, if everybody in here donates $24, that's $17,000. And I saw that number and I was like, bro, I don't want money, but if it's $17,000, I want money.
For sure.
Yeah, we're calculating it, and like at one point you're at 2,600 or 2,500. Like, well, what's 2,500? It's like, yo, 60 racks.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. See, and that's and so.
You cried on camera.
You said what?
Imagine you were crying. You cried at the end. It would have been easy for everyone to Venmo you, dog.
That's true, bro. You should have cried.
Nah, bro. But then I was like, obviously, I was like, well, not every single person in here
Of course, yeah.
has $24. Like, this is like a tough time for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let's just say 10% of that, you know what I'm saying, of 17 grand, like 1,700. I was like, yo, I'll still be happy with that. Like, that'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You weren't expecting it, you know?
yeah, it was unexpected money. So when you said 17,000, I was like, damn, bro. Like, all right, let me put my shit up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I was sitting next to Five, and I was like, yo, do the math real quick. What's this? And I was like, yo, imagine that. And
Yeah.
and it sounded reasonable in my head. I was like, bro, $24, that's $1 an hour. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give a stranger $24 if they were doing something that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I was like, yo, like, I know times are tough, but like, you got to give my man $24. I'm not asking no one to give you 100.
Yeah.
Or even a 2,400 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you want to play on numbers, but I was like, yo, $24, bro. But
yeah. And then I was like, fuck. Like, after I did that, after I saw my Venmo at the end of the night, I was like, dog, like, what if I would have had my shit up for all 24 hours? Like,
fuck.
Then I just started thinking, I was like, dude, I probably would have fucking made so much fucking money. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So,
but I also think people wanted to support you at the end because you didn't ask for it.
That's
another reason. And not just that, when you did do it, it was when everyone was tuned in anyway. People came back to your last hour and they wanted to see like how you were gonna end and et cetera. So like we definitely mentioned that moment at the right time.
Bro, it honestly couldn't have been a better time. So thank you, actually. like, bro, because I
You've
came
never
up.
worked harder in your life for money, bro.
Nah, yo, that's real shit. That's for real, man. It was brutal. It was exhausting, man.
I wish you would have and I didn't think about it till later, but I wish you would have like thought about it and maybe get like a publicist involved. Just cause I feel like even local news, like I feel like ABC or somebody would have covered that, you know?
Yeah, and I think even though this shit did take a lot of planning, I wanted it to seem as unplanned as possible. I don't know if this is like ruining the fucking moment, but but I actually thought of the idea like a few weeks beforehand. And
I think I was the only one that knew you. We would talk about, we would go back and forth about it.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, but you know, getting clearances from labels, that shit took a minute. So I was like, even though I still got booted a few times, you know,
not much.
It wasn't much. So I had, you know, I was reaching out to labels to get my page whitelisted for the day. And then obviously, you know, planning out what themes I was going to do, which hour took time. And then that's why I didn't post that I was doing it until the day before. You know, so I started Friday and I posted about it Thursday, like, yo, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna fucking kick off my IG live 24 hours straight, you know.
Perfect, bro. Honestly.
But yeah, I didn't really. I think I was so like overwhelmed with the label shit and coming up with themes. I didn't really think to do other shit as far as like getting PR to you know.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it till later, but fuck it. Next time, bro.
Was there a strategy starting at 10 p.m.?
See, yeah. So I kept going back and forth on the time. So originally I was like, you know, it'll be easiest to start maybe like 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, you know, because if I wake up, I could wake up at 9, start right at 10, and then I could go until 10 the next morning. You know what I'm saying? But then like there was reasons why I didn't do a bunch of shit. You know, and I just felt like, well, if I do that though, I feel like I won't have as many people at 10 a.m. to end the shit. So then I was like, well, let me start at 2 a.m. But then even that was like, I don't know. So I felt like 10 p.m. was a good time to start the party. And you know, I felt I could get traction since it was a Friday night. I was like, you know, I could get people's attention on Friday night and maybe be able to keep them, you know, until 3 a.m. or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So because I felt like those hours, you know, between like 2 and like 8 a.m., those 6 hours I felt like were going to be the hardest to obviously to keep people. But for me, you know, if nobody was in there, like, how am I going to keep myself awake?
Yeah.
So having those off hours like that early on in my set, that was like the biggest part for me.
I actually think that was a perfect time because then
I think it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, because then you end at 10 and you can sleep.
Exactly.
Like imagine ending at 10 a.m. and having to sleep. You miss a day.
Yeah. But I would say the hard part about starting at you know 10 p.m. was
that you were up all damn day.
Yeah, so people were like, oh, yo, you didn't sleep for 24 hours. I was like, nah, it was way longer than that because I woke up at fucking 9 a.m. that morning.
You were on the pour over.
Yeah.
Morning.
No, but I'm saying like, so I started Friday night. So I'm saying Friday morning, I woke up at 9 a.m. So I was up all day.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, so you
No, I'm saying you were on the pour over before your 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at the pour over, I was like, bro, why aren't you asleep right now? You got a DJ tonight.
Yeah, and that was the thing is I purposely tried not to sleep the night before. I slept like 3 hours because I was like, I want to be tired during the day so I could sleep during the day. But then I couldn't fall asleep during the day because I was like so anxious.
Yep.
So I was on, you know what I'm saying, fucking 3 hours of sleep for, that 48-hour period or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it was exhausting.
But what time did you end up sleeping after when you were done?
Bro, I didn't fall asleep until
you were up all night.
Yeah, it was probably like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I was talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like fucking.
I knew though, because I was like, he's not gonna fall asleep right away. There's too much shit on his phone. He got to keep up on text, Instagram, DMs.
That's another thing. I have like fucking OCD and shit, so I can't have
notifications.
Like look at my phone, bro.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't
Damn.
have shit on my phone. So I went through every fucking. I didn't reply to all of them because it was just too. But I at least had to go open all of them just so I didn't have the notifications.
Wow, you'd have an anxiety attack looking at Skratchy's desktop. By the way, I tell him to share the screen, but there's info, HMC info.
Right.
Yeah,
nah. So yeah, I was up for a minute doing that.
Last question before I got to bounce, but you said you're gonna transition to Twitch one day, right?
I mean, that's the plan.
You gotta come into Twitch with a cannonball, bro. What are we doing?
Fuck you, bro.
You gotta do it. You gotta do something. Twitch is oversaturated.
I'll have maybe I'll have like a live performer or something, bro. I don't know, dog. Like, listen, if I'd be down. Like again, I'd be down to do the 24-hour shit if it was. It'd either have to be like some type of crazy sponsor involved. You know what I'm saying to make it worth it for me.
I got the idea for you.
HMC sponsored or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
A 24-hour idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I got an idea for you.
Yeah.
All right, man. I gotta run, but congrats again, Milk. That was amazing, bro. Seriously, like way to show willpower and like what's the right word when you pursue something.
Just like a personal accomplishment, like
strength. I don't know, but good job because I would have tapped out. We drink, so we would have blacked out, not tapped out.
Yeah.
Disappeared off the screen and been on the floor.
On every night.
Yeah, thank God you don't drink. By the way.
Nah, I know, bro. I know.
That probably helped too, man. Right?
Oh, 100% it helped.
Oh yeah. No, that for sure helped. Not drinking, like, I would have for sure been fucking slumped over somewhere, like 5 if I was drinking.
Shirt off, everything.
Yeah, bro. Oh
yeah.
For real.
All right, man. Well, make sure you guys check out Sourmilk. What's the Saturday morning, 10 a.m.?
Yeah, Saturday. This week I'm doing Saturday morning, 10 a.m. I might do Sunday as well at 10 a.m. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes, but yeah, I'm gonna do. If you caught one of these sets in the 24 hours, I had one of the themes I had was called "It Feels Good," where it's just like all feel good shit. And so I'm gonna be doing that 10 a.m. on Saturday and maybe Sunday. I don't know. I'm gonna feel it out. Yeah.
Dope.
At DJ Sourmilk.
Get it. And go listen to our old podcast episodes with Milk. They're amazing too. Still my favorites. Find out how he got his name and all that.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro.
I
Yes,
know.
sir. Good looking, y'all.
Peace.